Hello, everybody, and welcome back to part 3 of this series. In this series, or excuse me, in this video, I'm going to show you how to draw the wing, the vertical stab here, and the horizontal stabs. So let's go ahead and get started. First, just looking at this jet here, I'm looking at the wing from here to here. First thing I want to do is draw a line on this plane here, from here to here. And to do that, I already got a line in here already, but I'll show you how to do that. We'll come up here, create sketch, and select this plane. Type the letter L for line. Or you can come up here and do it that way too, and create and select line that way. But what I'm going to do here is draw a line from the front of this to the trailing edge. And click OK. Now this line here gives me the height that the wing needs to be. So that's why I draw this line. Now I'll come up to the top, and that line that I just drew in here, what I want to do is just imagine looking at this wing here, it's coming up to up through here. So what I need to do is move this forward. About right there, and just imagine that line. Let me turn these planes off here, construction plane. Then I just imagine that line coming right through there, just extend it from there. And this back one, I want to do the same thing, just move it forward. And just imagine it going through there too. Now we have that. Now what I want to do is go ahead and finish the sketch. And we finish sketch. Now I want to do a construction plane. And this I want to do a construction plane at an angle, plane at an angle. And I want to use this line right here. Now, let me go ahead and turn the construction back on so we can see that. Now we have that plane there. And go ahead and click OK. I have two planes here, and oops, I sketched the wrong one. Construction plane here. It's this one and this one. So what I'm going to do is just delete this one here because I don't need it. All right. Now what I want to do is come back to the side. I want to draw, or excuse me, I want to insert a canvas. And you have to have a picture of the airfoil that you want to use. And I'm going to use one from my my Rebel jet that I have. And you want to put it on this plane right here. And move it back. Now I can cut the bodies. The bodies are off because excuse me, the canvases, because right now I don't need to see the jet. Side view. I don't need to see that. Now what I'm going to do is just scale this and the end of this to this line here. So I just go here and make it a little smaller. Move this up. And I need to rotate it a little. It's too much. So I'm just going to use 1 degree and see if that's enough. And bring this down. And it is. So now we've got that in there like that. And what we want to do after this is click OK. Now what I want to do is, again, you come up here, click this, create sketch, And I want to draw on this plane again here, the same plane. And now I'm going to use my fit point spline tool. Click here and just trace the outside of this airfoil. And do the bottom. And there. And click OK. Now we have that. Looks like a really nice airfoil too. And what I'm going to do is just bring this down just a little. All right. Also now I'm going to draw a line from here to split this. L for line, there to there. Now we have two. I'm going to go ahead and cut the canvases off because I don't need to see them, or that. Now we have this. Now I come back to the top here. Go ahead and finish sketch. Now turn this plane back on, create sketch, and we want to draw on this plane this time. Now take the line again, and we're going to draw a line from here down to about here. Okay, and do the same thing for the leading edge. Up here. And come over here and touch this and drag across and give you a direct straight line across there. Okay, and click OK. Go ahead, finish sketch. Now this is what we have. Go ahead and turn off the canvases. Don't need to see them. Now, that's what we have right now. Now, with this, come up here, and we want to sweep this. And over here, we want the path and guide rail. So click that. And we want this to be full extents. Now, the profile is this and this. And the path, select this. And the guide rail is this. And go ahead and click OK. Now, come back up here and turn your bodies on, and you should be able to see the wing. And there it is. I turned this body off so you can just see the wing and the canopy. And go ahead and relabel this as left wing. All right. Now that's what we have so far, that with the wing. And it looks really good. Okay. All right. I'll just start this over again. Now we want to draw on this plane here. Come up here to create sketch. Select this plane. And we want to draw a line from here to here. And click OK. Go ahead and finish sketch. Then come up here to plane at an angle. And we want to select this line. Now that's what we have now. Now what we want to do, come up here, create sketch. I want to draw on this plane here. Turn on the canvases and use a fit point spline. Here. And draw a line from here to here. A line from here to here, and click OK. I'll go ahead and finish sketch. And this is what we have. Now, instead of drawing that line, you could have projected it also, and that would have been fine also. But there's multiple ways that you can draw this type of stuff. But this is what we have so far again. So now what we want to do is come up here and select loft. And what we want to loft is this profile, this, and this bottom one. And we want to join all that and click OK. And turn the canvases off. So have a look at that. And that's what the wing looks like now. Turn everything back on, fuselage. There we go. And that's what we have. Now this loft, see if we can get it a little smoother here. To connect it looks better. And okay. All right. And that's what we have so far with the wing. The wing is now done. So what we need to do again is come up here and just go ahead and save your files. Do that periodically so I don't lose anything. And that looks pretty good right now. Now what I'm going to do is the horizontal stab. And the horizontal stab is done exactly like the wing. So we come up here, turn the canvases on, and we need the side view. And what I'm going to do here, again, create sketch on this plane and draw that line. L for line, and draw a line roughly about here. to about here and click OK. I'll look at from the top. Now this needs to come up. Again, just imagine this line being extended out here, and the same thing for this line here. Just imagine this being extended out forward like that. Okay, now we've got that. Go ahead and finish sketch. And now I can go ahead and turn all this other stuff off to the bodies and the canvases. And I need to see sketches though. Okay, now we're going to do an insert of canvas again from my computer. And I'm going to insert this. I will insert that on this plane here. Oops, there we go. Let's see that. And rotate it. Turn the side view off. There we go. Now what I'm just trying to scale this so this is on here and the front's over there too. And that looks about it right there, real close. Not yet. It needs to be there, so it needs to be a little bigger. All right. Real close there. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and click OK. Now what I want to do is come up here, create sketch on this plane. And like the wing, I'm going to use this fit point spline and just trace around this. And the bottom. Okay, and there's that shape. All right, I'm going to do this again, and should work out. So here we go. First of all, come up here to create sketch on this plane. Use a fit point spline. And I'm going to trace this around here. there, there. Then type letter L for line, here, here, and click OK. Now that doesn't look too bad. There, much better. Okay, now we do the same for the bottom. Here. And that looks pretty good. Okay, go ahead and finish sketch. And we want to come up here now to construction and do a plane at an angle. And we want to use this line here. And keep it at 0 degrees and click OK. Now, want to draw on this plane here, so click here and draw on this plane. And we want to use the line tool, so the letter L here and about right here. And L for line tool again, here, straight across to here, and click OK. Now we go ahead and turn this canvas off, which is here, and this is what we have so far. Now finish sketch, and come over here to sweep, and we want path plus guide rail full extent. Now the profile I want to select is this, and this, path, this, guide rail, this. And we'll go ahead and turn the bodies back on and be able to see that. But we want to make sure this is not set to cut. We want this to be a new body. And click OK. And that's what we've got. And go ahead and save. And click OK. Turn the sketches off and turn the origin off. And this is looking really good now. Now we'll draw the tip on here exactly how we did this one too. So let's go ahead and get started there. I'll draw on this plane here. And we want to project this. Click OK. Draw a line from here to here. And we have that. Now what we want to do next is finish sketch. Turn sketches back on. And we want to do a plane at an angle and use this line. Click OK. Go back to the top. We can turn the canvases back on so we can see that. And now I want to draw on this plane. And we're going to use the fit point spline. And just adjusting this so it looks better. And a line from here, here, click OK. And that's what we have so far. And one more line here, and click OK. And go ahead and finish sketch. And what we want to do now is do a loft. So come up here to loft, this profile, this profile, this profile. And go ahead and click OK. Okay, so there can be some problems with this tip here. So let's see here. Now come up here to loft, this profile and this profile. Go ahead and click OK, and we've got that. Now the same thing with the bottom here. Loft, here, here, and we have a problem there. So let's try that again. Okay, and there we have that. Now what I've noticed with Fusion, sometimes doing these tips this way, you can have some problems, and you may have to adjust your geometry on this to be able to loft this. So I had to adjust just a little bit, but it still looks all right though. So now we've got that. So I cut the canvases off. That's what we have. Now next I'm going to do the vertical stab. And once I do the vertical stab, that's it for the jet. Then I'll just start making the molds for it. So here I go. Okay, here's what we have, and I'll start working on the vertical stab. Show you how to do that. But this looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to turn this off and turn the canvases on so I can see. And we'll turn this off also, the fuselage. Might as well turn this off too. And change this to left wing. Okay, now what I want to do here, create sketch on this plane. And what I want to do here is draw a line from here. Just imagine this coming straight down here. I drew this already, but again, just imagine this extending all the way down to here. So you're going to start your line here. And again, imagine this back end coming down here and to here also. And that's going to be first line. But I'm not going to draw since I have the line already. All right. Once you have that line in there, go ahead and finish sketch. Now we want to come up here to construction and we want to do a plane at an angle. Now, what you want to do to get that plane at the angle, that line, turn sketches on, that line here at the bottom, you want to use this line right here and you click on this. And now you have your plane at an angle. But since I have it already, I'm not going to keep it, so I'm going to cancel that. All right. So now we have that line in there, and we have the plane at an angle. So now what we want to do is come to the top of the plane. Now, for some reason, this jet is not, it's sort of skewed slightly. So no worries though. What you want to do next is come up here, create sketch, and let's see, I want to turn back on that construction, the plane and the angle there. Now I want to draw on this plane here. Now, what you want to do, since this is slightly off, this from the center here, you're still going to use this center line here. And what you want to do is look at this vertical stab, how it comes around here. And then you're going to come up here and use a fit point spline. Click on this point here. Now, since this is not completely centered here, you're going to have to come a little lower. And we'll neaten, straighten everything up. Also once get it all good here. Now, and once you have that, then you go in here and straighten it up. And that's too far down. There we go. Okay. You want to slightly match that shape up there. Now what you want to do next here is come up here to mirror, click this, and the mirror line is this. So now you have this mirror, this here. But I'm not going to click OK because I have it already. Or might as well go ahead and do it this way too. But click OK. Now we have this. Now draw a line from here to the back. And click OK. Now we have that. Now, back to the side view here. And what we're going to do, I may have put that on the wrong. Okay, I did. Go back here. Okay, let me do that again. I put that on the wrong spot. It should have been here. So come back to spline, here, and click OK. Okay, now it's on the right one. So now we'll just move these around again like I did last time. Get that shape that we want, and that looks good. Then we come up here to mirror this, cancel that. Now select, we want this, and the mirror line is this. Now we have that, and click OK. Okay, now go ahead and finish sketch. Turn sketches back on. Now the next thing what we're going to do, we want to draw, come up here, create sketch on this plane. And you're going to select the fit point spline. And again, you're going to imagine this coming down through here, through this, like this line is drawn. This is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to click here, then you have that. Then you want to hit the letter L for line, and you want to start here, come up here. All right, now we have that. Now we'll go ahead and turn off the canvases. And that's what we have for sketch. Now what we do here is finish sketch, come up here, and we want to sweep this. We want path and guide rail, and we want this, and the path, this, and the guide rail, this. And we want a new body, and click OK. Now we come over here, back over here, and we turn on the fuselage, the canopy, the horizontal stab. That's everything on, and go ahead and turn off the sketches. And that's what we have right there. It's looking pretty good. Okay, here we have this again. They turn these sketches off here. Okay. Now what I want to do is just draw the tip of on here. So what I'm going to do here, create sketch on top of here. And I'm going to draw a line from here to here. All right. Next, finish sketch, construct. We want a plane at an angle. You turn the sketches back on and use this line here. I want this to be 90 degrees. And click OK. Now, I want to draw on this plane here, create sketch, draw on this plane, turn the canvases back on, and use a fit point spline here. And click OK. Now straighten this out a little. There we go. Now, L for line, here, here, and click OK. Now what I want to do here, hit letter P for project, project this line here, and click OK. Now go ahead and turn the canvases back off, and this is what we have. Now, go ahead and finish sketch. And we want to loft this, this, and this. Did I get all three? And click OK. And there we have that. Turn the sketches off. And that's what we have, that jet. Turn the wing on. There. Looks good. Now, there's these little fins here. I'll go ahead and show you how to do those also. And then all I have left for you to do is
subscribe for more.